Today in crypto. Faced an extremely steep correction on Sunday and Monday after last week's surge to new all-time highs. On Monday morning, the cryptocurrency plunged as low as $30,000 on top exchanges amid the volatility, over 25% below the $42,000 highs. As of this article's writing, the cryptocurrency has recovered to $35,000. Bitcoin recovered as buying volume spiked, according to analysts. Bitcoin has seen immense volatility over the past few weeks, slingshotting between key support and resistance levels on a daily basis. Monday's price candle alone had an $8,000 range, which is the largest ever. The cryptocurrency currently trades for $35,000, though fell as low as $30,000 just hours ago. Bitcoin also traded as high as $42,000 late last week, which was a new all-time high for the asset. This volatility and growth have led some to liken Bitcoin to the dot-com boom and bust. Mark Cuban, billionaire investor, a Shark Tank shark, and the owner of National Basketball Association's NBA, Dallas Mavericks, says that Bitcoin's ongoing bull run looks similar to the dot-com bubble. He added that many Bitcoin and crypto investors will lose their capital, similarly to what happened back in the day with the internet stocks. Cuban has long talked about Bitcoin, having said in the past that it may be wise for investors to keep a fixed percentage of their investments in the cryptocurrency. On other occasions, though, he likened the leading cryptocurrency to bananas. Cuban is not making a price prediction, though analysts say that the market has room to grow. Chamath Palihapitiya, a Canadian-American venture capitalist known for buying a large amount of the Bitcoin supply, says that BTC could hit $100,000 to $200,000 in the future due to the macroeconomic and geopolitical trends taking place today. Other prominent investors in the space have made similar predictions, noting that the macro trends for Bitcoin are still skewed bullish. Joe Biden, the incoming president of the United States, is expected to call for a $1 trillion stimulus plan that may end up pushing the US dollar lower. Bitcoin stands to benefit from this as a hedge against the devaluation of the US dollar. Just yesterday, BTC crashed as the US dollar bounced, and today, the cryptocurrency has begun to recover as the US dollar falls once again. Bond king Jeffrey Gundlach, the founder and CEO of the Double Line Capital LP, said in a recent interview with CNBC TV that Bitcoin looks like a bubble ready to burst. During the interview, Gundlach admitted that he became neutral on Bitcoin after the leading cryptocurrency passed the $23,000 level. The investor said that the cryptocurrency hit bubble territory once it surged above $23,000 and he does not feel conformable with the crypto's current levels. Gundlach said, "I don't like Bitcoin here, I don't like things that are upon a stilt like that," referring to the cryptocurrency crossing the $23,000 level and advancing more than 300% in 2020. On Monday, January 11, Bitcoin dropped to $30,324. Although the cryptocurrency has lost around $10,000 in price since forging new highs of above $41,000 in the previous week, it is still up almost 89% over the previous month. Gundlach said that Bitcoin's bull run has occurred all too fast. He said, "People seem to be so much on one side of the boat that I just don't really believe the boats can sail that well. And I think that's where Bitcoin is on the bullish side right now." Besides that, Gundlach admitted that the top cryptocurrency has a terrific supply and demand dynamic as increased demands come from institutions. There are only 21 million Bitcoins that can be mined in total. Currently, about 18.5 million Bitcoins have been mined. Thus this leaves less than 3 million that have yet to be mined. This means that Bitcoin supply remains scarce as demand rises. In a double-line webcast that took place on December 11, 2020, Gundlach stated, "I'm not a Bitcoin pro or con person. I'm not in the cult, and I'm not in the anti-Bitcoin cult. I just look at it as a fascinating representation of animal spirits and speculation." October 1, 2020, Gundlach appeared on a Real Vision interview where he said, "Didn't believe in Bitcoin." He stated, "I think that it's a lie." He further added, "I think that it's very traceable. I don't think it's anonymous." However, on Monday, January 11, told CNBC that he is definitely not a Bitcoin hater. Bitcoin boom or bubble? Professional investors are mixed in their judgment. While others think that the Bitcoin price may rise, others expect the price to crash. When the price of the cryptocurrency went past $23,000, investors like Jeffrey Gundlach feel that Bitcoin has reached bubble territory. It is easy to predict that there would be a price bubble, or the price would pop up. But the hardest part is to figure out how and when such events would happen. However, that would depend on external events such as a scaling back of the monetary stimulus, an unexpected rise in inflation, or maybe a tiny increase in interest rates. Bitcoin price is uncorrelated with other traditional assets like the US dollar. With the weakening value of the US dollar, investors see Bitcoin as a safe haven asset. Bubble territory is not what the price of Bitcoin is saying. The boom shift has already started. The total cryptocurrency market cap fell by more than $200 billion as Bitcoin price dropped to $30,229 and altcoins corrected sharply. The euphoria in the cryptocurrency market was quelled on Jan. 11 as the majority of altcoins saw their prices decline by more than 20% as Bitcoin price sold off sharply after falling below the $40,000 support level on January 10. Selling pressure for Bitcoin, BTC, increased overnight and pushed the price of the top cryptocurrency as low as $30,229 before a soft support level was reached. The rapid decline in price led to more than $2.7 billion worth of futures contracts being liquidated, and the long candles on the Bitcoin price chart show that the cascade of liquidations occurred quickly as the price dropped from $41,000 to $32,229. Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban used the market downturn as no opportunity to point out that the cryptocurrency market is identical to the internet stock bubble from the 1990s. Cuban said that watching the cryptos trade, it's exactly like the internet stock bubble, but he added that Bitcoin, Ether, and a few others will likely follow the path of Amazon and eBay and continue to see their valuations rise. Those with a little more skin in the game, such as Celsius CEO Alex Mashinsky, view the recent drop as a healthy price correction, and Mashinsky hinted that there is a possibility of BTC dropping as low as $16,000 before resuming its upward trend. The traditional financial sector also found itself under pressure on Monday as the political situation in the United States continues to generate tension and uncertainty about the future of the country and the economy. The S&P 500, down, and the Nasdaq all finished the day in the red, down 0.66%, 0.29%, and 1.55% respectively as big tech and the FANG stocks hit their lowest levels since November 26. Nearly every time BTC price falls by thousands of dollars, bears, doomers and no-coiners emerge from the netherscape to issue calls for the death of Bitcoin. Considering that Bitcoin price rose from $17,586 on December 11 to $41,950 in less than a month, David Lifshitz, CIO at Exo Alpha, views this pullback as a healthy correction by smart institutions who bought BTC from $20,000 on the way up to $30,000. Lifshitz told Cointelegraph, hints at the driving force behind recent price movements could also be found through analyzing patterns emerging on social media. According to Joshua Frank, CEO and founder of the Type, an alternative data social analytics platform, the lack of Bitcoin Twitter mentions in December 2020 indicates that a small number of large investors were driving the price gains. In private comments to Cointelegraph, Frank said, Ether, ETH, price was also hard hit by today's downturn, dropping as low as $914 before finding support. At the time of writing, ETH is down 16.33% and trading at $1,033. Out of the top 50 cryptocurrency projects, the only token currently trading in the green on the day is NEO, up 1.5% and trading at $22.52. The overall cryptocurrency market cap now stands at $847 billion and Bitcoin's dominance rate is 68.9%. After Bitcoin, BTC, price flirted with a $42,000 all-time high on January 8. It stabilized in a tightening range between $39,000 to $41,500 for 2 days, and the pennant structure on the shorter-term timeframes hinted that a breakout to $45,000 was a possibility. This all changed quite suddenly January 10 as the $39,000 support failed to hold and Bitcoin price entered a steep correction. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.